What is up? It's WillTDA and welcome back to another video, and in this one we're going to be doing a tutorial on a hidden storage system in Minecraft Bedrock Edition. So let's get to it. Just before we continue, I would like to give a massive thank you for 150 subscribers on my YouTube channel. It's a milestone that I never thought I would get to, but I finally have, and there will be a special coming out soon, I promise. Anyways, coming over to our storage system, we have a little button here, and also just a blank little wall here. If I click this button, the wall will fold away, and then some barrels will pop out, so we can store all our precious items in here. I will just store some of my redstone pieces and stuff like that. And then, of course, I can exit out of the barrel, and then just press the button again. Then just wait. The barrels will be retracted back, and then the wall will be back in place. Just before we look at the redstone behind it, I just want to show you what it would look like in your Minecraft world. So if you were to build this, this is what you would get out of it. So here we have some furnaces, and we can smelt our ores in here and cook our food. And this block here is very special, as when we place down our redstone dust, it will pop back up and then reveal our barrels, and then just place it again and just wait a couple seconds, and then the furnaces will come back as though nothing ever happened. Okay, now you can see that it works. Now let's take a look at the redstone behind it. And I've got to say, it's quite compact. I mean, over here, this is the design that I made about a week before this video, and it is huge, and it is very, very, very slow as well. So let's just test this one out. As you can see, it's a lot slower, and watch how long this takes to close as well. Let's keep going. Finally, it closed. Oh dear me, it took so long to close. Anyways, this is the massive design behind that, and then a week later I designed a much smaller and quicker version, which is this one. So let's get on with this tutorial. To start this build, I've made an 8x4 area and just copied this out exactly, but you can have the blocks however you want. I've just used some stone slabs. Come over to this corner here and build up 5 blocks, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. And then you just want to do the same in this corner over here, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So they now should be level with each other. Next, what you want to do is come around the back here and place 4 blocks like this, and then come on to the top here and place 4 stairs on here, and then you can just go ahead and then remove these blocks that you used as placeholders. Then you want to come 1 block here, and then just bring it all the way along until you get to this point here. Come underneath and then place in your stairs, and then just remove those blocks. Great, now you can see that we have a 2 block gap here, so then that's where our storage is going to be. Now it's time to do the sticky pistons. So come around the back again, and then place a block here, and then have a sticky piston facing upwards. Remove that block, and then just have 3 more sticky pistons like that. Come to the top and place 3 blocks here, so 1, 2, and then 3. And then just come underneath and have 4 sticky pistons again, but just facing downwards, just like that. And then just remove those blocks as well. Place 3 more blocks here, so 1, 2, 3, and then get your sticky pistons out and just place 4 here, and then 4 more, and then just remove those 3 blocks. And there we go, guys, we have our pistons all in place. Just before we get on to the redstone, I've just done some little decorations and things here. So I've just made a wall and then a little frame for this thing. You can just do the same. It's just like a little frame going round, and then just some walls in place like this. And there we go, that's basically our room. Now let's get on with doing some of the redstone. To start the redstone, we need a button on this block here. Come around the back and have a block here with redstone dust on it, and do the same, so a block with redstone dust on. Place a dropper facing upwards, a dropper facing across and a hopper going into this bottom dropper here. Click on this bottom dropper here and put in any random item. It needs to just be one item, otherwise it won't work. Next, what we need to do is put a comparator facing away from that top dropper on top of this hopper, so crouch when you do this. Next, what we want to do is have a block here and then a repeater coming away from that comparator set to 1 tick. Then have a block like that, and then have a sticky piston facing downwards with a redstone block on its face. Come down 1, 2, 3 blocks and remove the first 2, and make a 2x4 platform just like this. So that's 3x2, and then now that's 4x2. Have redstone dust here, and then we need a comparator, so I'll just go and get that. And then we need 2 comparators here, redstone dust, and then 2 comparators facing backwards to the start, so that's going around in a little circle thing like that. Next, what we want to do is have a block here, 1 up, remove that block, and have a torch coming off of that block going this way. Have some blocks going along until we reach this piston, so keep going, and then stop. And now we just need a line of redstone dust going along like that, and then repeaters like this. Set these back ones to 4 ticks, and then have blocks under these pistons and they should extend. Just like that. Now we're going to connect the top ones. Before we wire up the top pistons, let's just make some room for the blocks. So we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we need a glass block here. And then down here, we need a block up like that, and then 1 block here. And then we need a glass tower going all the way up, just like this, until we hit that glass block at the top there. After we've made that tower, we need redstone going all the way up it. Place redstone here, and then 2 repeaters, and then set this back one to 4 ticks, and then just redstone dust on all of these pistons, and of course they should extend. To finish off this section, we actually need to replace this redstone dust here with a repeater, so make sure you do that, otherwise your 2 flip-flop will actually not work. And then we need redstone dust on here. Now if we press the button, you should see that our 2 flip-flop will activate, and then pull these pistons back, and then press the button again, and wait a little while, and then the pistons should then re-extend. Well done guys, if you made it this far in the tutorial, as all we need to do now is make these sticky pistons extend across when these ones here have retracted. So what we need to do is have a block up like this, and then remove that block, and then another block up like that, and remove the block. And then we need redstone dust here, a block here with redstone dust on, 3 more blocks like that, and then repeaters on them. Set these to 4 ticks. And then we need a block up like this with redstone dust on them. And then we need a line of blocks going across until we reach the end of this piston. And then just have redstone along these all. And you see they will interfere with each other, so just disconnect that line there. And there you are guys, you are completely done. All we need to do now is just place our barrels out the back here, and then just have furnaces or whatever block you would like here. But I'm using furnaces because it disguises the storage system very nicely in your home. All we need to do now is press this button, and as you can see, the barrels come out of the wall. We press it again, the barrels will then get retracted, like that, and then the furnaces will come back into place. Okay, if you're one of the people who want to do the hidden input, what you want to do is remove this button, and then remove this block here, and then this wall block. Come underneath and place a block here, and then a sticky piston facing upwards like that. There we go. And then come back down underneath and then remove that block. Place the floor back and then the wall block back, and have a lever and then flick it on. Place a block next to this piston, and then coming away from it, we need a repeater, just like that. lead that into a block, and then one down here, and then remove that middle block and have redstone dust here. Next, what we need is a block, and then coming away from that redstone dust, we need a repeater here. And then just lead some redstone up into our T flip-flop right up there. So just quickly just make a little pathway like that. And then just lead it all the way up there, just like that. There we go. Now if we just place some redstone just down, you should see our system activates. And then we just place our redstone back, and then it will disguise itself back away like nothing ever happened. And that is the end of today's tutorial, guys. And if you enjoyed, smash that like button as well as subscribe. And I'll see you later for more redstone tutorials. Bye!